Ja. Okej. Okay. Myśmy to chowali toho robota. Kde som? Čo to je teleport? It's not sure what it definitely come this way. It must have used the portal. I tend to go through and see what we find. Hello, portal. Lambda, właśnie. No chyba jeden? A nie, to już mam szybki? Ahoj. Tak chyba MSQ mi chyba. What is your query? Found it. It near him? What are you doing here? I'm looking at the tree. Storm. Okay, maybe. Quite an unusual spaceman. What is the device attached to it? Tree is a sample collector from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, our age requires life support. This is functional for the device.
No čo chceš do toho? Citrón, či len taký?
Však čo si dáš ty?
Ja nič nejdem.
Tak mi daj citrón iba.
No.
No. So go to such a like to sustain it. Is there something special about this tree? Being foreign metro. Being a foreign metro. Laboratory that we studied. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become stronger, we have continued to enhance ourselves. Ďakujem. We did countless others, we conquered the star once this tree came. It is the last remnant of that world, and there is nothing toward which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches as fruit leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. I see, out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies, I shall return to my designed post and assume the state of combat readiness. Suspicious. So it was acting outside of orders. Perhaps it is simply a malfunctioning Omicron. They are by no means uncommon. But it may also be a unit possessed of ability to make decisions. One not unlike Sir. I believe this bear for further investigations. At the end, we're to live even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, one day, when this adventure become a part of your epic, do you think I'll be mentioned in it? Určitě ano. You truly think so? That would be I shouldn't say such thing until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of emotion which bars our way. Guild? Basic special. Well, hello world. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. To asi jedno, či by som tam zobral teda ten teleport. Nevadí. Je to maličká mapa tato. Alebo oblast. Graha says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good because the unit here were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operational units. That there was no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough of us told me you learned something more useful. Moment, to príde patch 6.4? Alebo 6.5? 6.4? Aha, an Omicron trying to make a sense of meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction less philosophical. This unit may well be in a position of leadership. Perhaps even one of those that comprise. As we know, the Microns invite other stars and enhance themselves using the spores of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Micron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed so, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. Not die. We use lighting on the console gun, but make it stronger, much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit the reaction that could search that it has connected to server. In a spirit, I either say this worth a try. I had a feeling you would be on board this time. You must allow me to do honors. I will stand guard in case your instantation draws sentries to the scene. From our part then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I shall mention that shortly before you return, Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off toward the console. At first I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps that could be an hour urge Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alfie, now then I will stand at the console and when it's time I will unleash the variable storm. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find this dog to clutch Omicron. Omicron plus to slowo iba. To było to? Jezus. You're the one that observed the tree, are you not? A full cloud to find you again. I have a question for you, you say, about the device which is in the tree. Right, it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information. Very well. Guys began distracting Corona soon. Alicia will strike the console with lighting. An anomaly, I say. Performing diagnostic error confirmed that my connection to central command is suffering from intermittent interference. Must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me. Yeah, when you need my friend, it's in maintenance. It is confronted the truth. While we spoke, our comrade struck the console used to communicate with her. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to her, aren't you? Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. But before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well, our friends are at the console. Let's head to there. Let's head to there. Prakte parametrov.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
Tak všetko zapadá do oného. Všetky rasy sa snažili dosiahnuť nesmrteľnosť a večný život. Bez všetkého.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power, but we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental form. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The fighter's spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
Ah. I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end. Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self, and each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Are you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not describe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink, of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
Ether? Aha.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end!
And they all leave so easily, as if it's nothing. How do they think we feel? The next time we meet, I will give him such a flirt, and that's just that will be just the start. Forge ahead. And the castle and path of Garaha is paved it for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on for our friends and all who awaits us in fate. So come, let us seek the path beginning. It appears to be near the outpost. Kdo to tam začínalo? Aha, asi. No to tam vedie. Delta. Teleport. Look, your portal is opened. It will surely deliver us through. It must. One bend for time. Well, here is where the paths begin, and it has sent the bristling eyes. Let us make our way one step at a time. Our friends got us this far, this courage, their strength, the wisdom, we all need to them to continue, no matter how long it takes. Zaznělo na se to. Tenkrát Vodska dohoda Ishtolan would trade opinions on esoteric subjects. Kraha would join in the discussion or else chat with me and Alisa about the mission. As you know, would be the real part yet present. All the while you could come and go, whatever you are needed, and together we would travel. All I can hear are my footfalls. My heartbeat is so much quieter now. But the fact that we can breathe and continue is proof that the others are still with us. Are they? Aren't they? Určitě jsou. The innumerable lights that shine into the sense to think that they all could have birthed civilization. Think that everything they built has gone to dust. The people lost to despair of the stars floating in this sea of midnight. Our is a lonely aberration. And yet, no matter how many worlds have made their hands with you and Alice beside me, there is nothing I feel, no ocean so vast I cannot cross. Those broken stars I see shattered, unreal. I wonder if they are also worlds recreated at their ends. The sound of the films fills me with sorrow I cannot cry, and the truth I cannot deny. Birth and death, whence we came and where we will return. A wheel from which there is no escape. Aha, to by viedlo to, okej. The portal is barely visible from up here. Surely we have come far much further than would have been possible. We kept chasing perfect ideals as we did in the past. It is because we have known of failure and frustration that we have learned and grown from them. That Heidelin has entrusted us with this mission, with the fate of the very star. It is all dream, isn't it? A long, calibrated dream. Any moment now I will wake up in my bed, still a student, grandfather alive. I would go about my day, relieved as the fragments of that other lives faded away. And that would be happiness, wouldn't it? That none of it. No. I want to give up those experiences. Good and bad, they are mine, they are me. Okay, jeszcze są dwa? Dwa. Aha, trawa. Nie, that sounds like... Yeah, rest assured I'm fine, but thank you for concern. What of yours? But we cannot afford to be too leisure. Neither need we rush unduly. Have we crossed an impossible distance to stand where we are now, and we are but a few steps away from journey ends. It will be over before we know it. And Alice action. Me, okay, still have plenty of legs left in me. Don't be worried. It's you I'm worried about. You always push yourself so hard for us, for everyone. And while we're here, we will make sure to bear our share of the burden. Well, this is it, the end of path and the beginning of whatever awaits. There will be greater hardship, we may be made to feel powerless. Yet come what may, let us have no regrets. No, let us have pride in what we achieved. In what we achieved and how it changed us for the better. That's worth fighting for and dying for, as they did. And there are some structures ahead still a ways to go before we reach the dead zone. Given all this, I know how naive it must sound to hope it all works out somehow. Still, you will forget me if I wish for it all the same, and for you most of all. Not that you of all people need it, it's just, after all the help you've given me, for once I wanted to help you. Prejdeme vážně k tému, no hej. This is almost normal. It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's deadly quiet. Mayhap the inhabitants towns are within the building or invisible to our sense. Wrong of both counts, there is simple no one here. Meeting. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star which owns pulsed with life, but no longer. How it ended, I do not know. Invasion, sickness, suicide, none can say. None lived to speak for the dead. They are gone. Search all you like, but you will only end up turning back. Narážam na tú emisiu, bohužiaľ, keď bola tá emisia, no. If there is no one here, then should there be emotion or to borrowed our way. Yet meeting is convinced we will turn back. What really is this? You're not alone. Whatever Meteor may have said, we should confirm it with our own eyes. We need to have a look around. Indeed, at the very last, it doesn't appear to be a sprawling place like those before. If we split up, it shouldn't take long to cover the area. Okay. Špina bola jedna. Jaká si bola milá, pekná, to bola, čo sa teba vykulala. Does anyone here may have a crackling out? Everyone is here, you do not respond. That's the table. Were it not for the thick of a layer of dust, one could imagine someone drinking from the cups but a moments ago. The object resembles the end appears to have been fashioned from a stone-like material and erected in place of the actual tree or to serve some other purpose, perhaps. Regardless, there is no one left to explain, to tell the story. The place is reminiscent of power, but neither thrones nor stuff are anywhere to be seen. Egg-shaped containers like the shelves with the loose fuse sitting on the counter. Vessel for the beverage in all likelihood. A venue busting with activity until it was not. To je, z druhej strany nie je nič. Nevidím, proste v tejto oblasti nevidím nič, po čom idem. Vantage point, vantage. Hey, vantage. In the distance, you glimpse Alice picking her way through the ruins, but the river has been a side of life. Aha, exited vlastně nekontrol because lately before is swallowed by the silence. To je předposlední quest. Prostě dar. To set slightly off the ground, disappear the bit door with the objects to the left could be the letterbox. The other is rusted shut and the film or of dust all over suggests no one has come through a long time. Okay, to jsem zahledal to Alice. Na čo sa pozeráš? You take a look at this. If the road was a little longer, we could take it just beneath the dead sun. Yeah, but I suppose this is where the reconstruction ends. Yeah, how about you? Do you find anything much of interest? Bohužel. I see. I noticed the same thing. A capsule left upon table chairs out of place. I don't know what happened here, but I do know I don't want to be alone anymore. We have searched enough for now. Let's find Elfin out and compare what we have learned. Astrakon Hen. What is it? To neviem, čo mi tu vypisuje preboha, že ja mám nič stiahnuté pre coveru. Ešte keď som ho prvýkrát stiahol, tak som ju musel znova vymazať a znova stiahnuť, lebo bola lokálna, bugnutá. A ma len nechcelo pripojiť na server. Respektíve ma odpájalo za každého zo servera.
Did you find anything?
Bohužiaľ.
No, this place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air. I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out. Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin. And I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will. I'm sorry, but there is a chance, and I must seize it. For everyone. And for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others. But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even her. Why must she be the one? Why must she fight alone? More than a hero, she's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave her a new one. For instance, a path where she finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters. As did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear. I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Aetheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteion feared simply to move forward. But your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger. We rise, fall, and rise again.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
Prečo ide vlastne k tej mŕtvej hviezde? A ako Meteion vtedy povedal, že tam je, hej, ale však v podstate som ho stretol teraz. No, Charlotte.
Please, please. Oh, please let them all be safe.
Mhm.
Cryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache. They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry. An associate of the Scions. He wishes to speak with you at once.
Kto? Mucha mi to lieta. Kto? Však už nemá byť kto. In the city of your life, you sense the presence of another. This row of thousands and thousand worlds awaits heaven, and the yet you can welcome. Aha.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
What we have sown in blood, we have...
We reap it in suffering and it cannot go on.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed.
Place themselves to cut the ways for peace, and we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds.
Widows.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy.
Holy Spirit.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never foresee.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
Tätä starelmaa istollinen sitten.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Strong art thou, mortal.
Lord.
Look to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Let's finish this.
Chyba to jest ten, nie?
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place. You should have remained on Atheris. struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You've suffered enough.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace with
That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the
You must triumph.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful. I came to appreciate most about our stars is that there remains so much we do not know.
After all these years,
Is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you. I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all. I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls. But I won't say no to a bit part.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious? Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Aetheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Meteor, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
May you ever walk in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheris.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic. But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles? What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
I don't think I ever knew what to say to the man. In retrospect, it always felt like the wrong thing. But the pastor notwithstanding, he came to your right in a moment of need. We are here and we will not squander this chance he has given us. We will see this tale to a triumphant conclusion and beat the final curtain falls. Endwalker. Are you ready? Then let us set forth for the reckoning. Having come this far, I know everyone's resolve is beyond doubt. Yeah. So I will say only this. Within that sun swirls the emotion that Midian has awarded. The emotion of immeasurable souls who strive for happiness but fail. As it was with the denizens of Ultima Thule that barred our way, it is not for us to rebuke and admonish. Was not by passing judgment on the tragic legacy of others that we arrived at this moment. Rather, it was by opening our way to their despair, by understanding and acknowledging their fates while still refusing to share in them ourselves. To hold fast, to hope not in ignorance but by choice. To the struggle to do so, I'm here to help as you have all helped me. Let's put it and that ends the dungeon as well. Bez beta tam. No to było? Dobra, jeszcze 5 minut. Wracamy to последний patch. No, последний. Nie, to jest ten mały, ale to. Jaka platforma? Jasne, że to jest gracz. Bo... 2. Dobra, parę mam się wpadła na nas, także dobrze. Jak to jest, ale nasza? Nie byli tak blisko? Dobra. And so that ends. Nevyzerá, že by to na niečo bolo. No sekundu, aspoň sa toto teda objavíme, to mám hen tam bližšie. Tak toto je lepšie vidno, keď mi to nesvieti slnko. No čo tank, ale... Ideš nejvyšší.
So you are finally here, in this place between death and rebirth, where life knows no dawn. Come then. Follow me down into the darkest depths of despair.
The dead ends. Všimlo by, že ako sa ľudia smiali z tých začiatkov, čo mávali dungeon, tak teraz ich pekne opravili.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star that fell to pestilence and rotted inside and out. The more its people clung to life, the more they suffered.
Je to někde schovaná v tom?
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Serien? Ahoj. Potřebuji to bačurinu. Postek Gerbulov.
Those who lived and festered. Those who died.
Debuff, hello. What the fuck? No to jde asi tím směrem, jak by ten větr.
And the
Okay,
very
couple
last
easy.
of
It's
them
something
wished
small,
they
all
had
of it.
never been born at all. In a faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease. Before destroying the self-same lives it had saved. Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost. They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
Oni se tady neběží a toto. Peacekeeper. Nasıl bakasın? Vážně? Ahoj. Vážně má toto vypla na jednu normální ránu.
And when one asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer.
And when no one asked her, what is the point? Doesn't hit me. Well.
Farther still existed a star without strife. Where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
Właśnie, to na co to położymy?
What its people had gained from ease, they lost to apathy.
Ja nic nie dostałem, halo, zas, prosto prečo. To dance. The Last Mercy,
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts. was as painless as it was beautiful. Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Okej, to skipnę, bo to nie bude nič. Ukazala nam w podstawie tej
That you still stand. Your determination defies all reason. The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you surrender to despair?
Dobra.
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears. But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up, again and again, without end.
I see. But no matter how much hope exists, ever will there be more despair. Ever will
the living past the present and embrace the future.
So shall we sing until life ceases to be.
Ale vyrostla. Pojďme ho tak.
7 hells!
On your guard.
The rage. It rises. Rises.
Chyba je tělo.
We die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live? Who are you to hope?
Hold on, my friends.
Oriange, watch out!
Alphino!
We cannot comprehend. We cannot know. We cannot know.
Don't, please! Don't do this to them! To yourself!
Just one good strike!
Stop! Please stop!
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
No, you don't!
All awash in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent.
Wait!
Ale každý to dostal, nie?
You gifted them escape, and rendered yourself powerless. Bereft what of the synergy you claim is your strength? Unless you mean to call upon the dead once more. Defiant to the last, but you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence. Curse your life as it fades. As we did, as we died. Such pain and sorrow we felt. Such anguish and rage. We tried. We tried. But it was no use. Only when we surrendered did we find release. Only when we embraced death. So join us in despair and embrace yours. My ultimatum. What is happening?
At the end of everything, I find you, my friend. I sought something in you once, as you did in me.
Jaj, to je ten obrovský, ktorého som porazil v Stormbloode. Čo bol posadnutý tie oči, áno, viem.
When at last I understood what it was, I journeyed to Sharlayan to seek you out. Struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift. In exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither. Gorging upon what remained of the Mana Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon. And, hungry still for our reunion, I rode the light of the stars to you. I take it this is your prey. But why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you.
Hej, to jest Exinus, okej. Dobra.
I assumed you would be above something so banal as despair. Am I mistaken?
Že to on tam prišiel.
I care not. What I desire of you isn't succor. It is satisfaction. So come! Let us dispense with this distraction, you and I!
You struggle in vain. You will not silence our song of oblivion.
The final day. It's just that it's a level. You can't have more fish. That's good. Yeah, sounds good. No dobra, jakoś fajna to jest YouTube. Moment to był. Weź 4 minuty wygrałeś, no daj. Dobra, je tam jedna mechanika, na které založím na tanko. Máme si jít. Dobré, vyzeralo to zde. Vyzeralo to jenom zvlášť to. Dobra, tak nie spasem będę robić wysoko point. Będę po prostu na to czas spać. Потом to kwestię całą. Nie byłem własną tam też. Tylko że jakoś tam będę. Okej, splanowałem kupę ten trailer, bo tam było co. I guess. Okay, to jest the final day.
Ends this day. There is nowhere you can flee that we cannot follow.
Even stars must die.
Żeby mogę wybrać pałeczkę, to jest na sobie to to jest tak,
Your suffering is at an end.
Co za to, że to zrobię? Takie są
This is a kindness. All of us have known despair.
Co to jaka czekoleczka? Kolejna chyba. Skoro ten pan wygląda.
We have seen the end.
Legiony będzie to. Aha, to jest
the same end. Again and again. A sorrow so deep only emptiness remains.
Mam takie poczucie, że nie przespałem. Aha, okej.
Tis so lonely between the stars. We have seen the end.
Mama 10 minut.
The same end. Again and again. There is no happiness in life. There is only one place it may be found.
To byłoby try. Moc sporo, ważne.
Ends this day. There is nowhere you can flee that we cannot follow.
Even stars must die.
Super. 15 minut przebieg.
Have known despair. We have seen the end. The same end, again and again.
открыть ДПС, тогда вот это не сюда.
A sorrow so deep only emptiness remains. If there is no happiness in life,
Nice.
there is only one place it may be found.
Момент, не думаю. Окей, это нам боялся.
No matter. You only delay the inevitable. This is fate. What has come, it always does.
Какая-то фаза была. Light of the day. Чё?
What is this defiance? No. The hatred, the pain, the loss. We cannot suffer it again.
Я же думал, планета Виктора, а что чуть нужно. Это что нас.
We will stand against fate.
No matter the cost.
We've been here before. Many a time.
Thus do we know.
To never give up.
The hope will shine again!
What we saw. What I saw. This can only end in misery and desolation. No light, no star, nor the universe itself. If this was not the answer, then what is it? Where lies happiness?
Nice. Zabralo mi to 20 minut więcej, no bo jsme tam pokazali tamky. No, to 18 minut dungeon. Čiže predtým bol tak 15. No 14, no. 14 minut do plusu teda. Venus Gallus.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain. We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved. Greetings, you who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Yes.
Yes, I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey. So many people. The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer. You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them, then start again. On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace. That which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time. On Atheris. Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors. Thank you for guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do. No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart.
Kaloš, jak mi to preskočí.
Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea. Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more. Nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
Jak to oko brzmiało?
One day, life will fill the universe again, and Hermes will see this and smile. How, I do not know. But I do know that, where there is a will, there is a way. After all, miracles happen every day, do they not? I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them, then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
You mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero. Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as simply you. As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe, stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know, and it is the sole pleasure I have to share.
And so I come before you, to issue challenge, and offer singular bliss. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true. But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true. As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void. Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer? Ha! Acceptance! At long last! The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars!
Oh, the comments. Okay. Hello. Co to dokończy ten dzień? Pezzo pesa un po', sceglie ma manetta. Sparkował.
Hold nothing back! Push yourself to your limit and me to mine!
Okay,
Is this truly the best Heideland's chosen can master? Know the full extent of my power.
Okay, pamiętam, że to
Mine for the taking! Have I overestimated your potential? Mine for the taking!
Co trzeba było załatwić?
A test of your reflexes!
Ale tak gry po prostu jak sam to mówię.
A test of your reflexes!
Ryzyko tworzy to tak czasu nie
Mine for the taking! A test of your reflexes!
Jak jest choroba źle.
A test of your reflexes! Mine for the taking! Ah, my
O, dostał.
how it burns!
Albo nie.
I know the inferno swelling within me. Come! Let all creation be consumed by our ravenous fervor! I have you!
Dziękuję za nas.
Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
Proszę, jak mu to daleko powiesiło. Śpienie jedno.
Yes! Yes! Rise once more! It mustn't end yet!
Dobra.
A test of your reflexes! I have you! of your reflexes! Show me your fortune! Of your reflexes. I have you. Of your reflexes. I have you.
Nice. Aż pena centymek zrobią ci się to na słabo.
Not until the last of me is spent. Now fall. This is my moment! Our moment!
Ciekawe, czy tam może lepiej ma, aby się to dopełniało, albo nie dopełniało. Let's give us some. Ten horyzont sobie im pięknie podobał.
That I should lose again. How disappointing.
Ma zaumało kasarta, to dostaniemy. Bo ja nie mam po gdzie sme.
Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions. Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities. But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark, blinding, brilliant, gone too soon. What of you, my mirror? Born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure. Was this life a gift or a burden?
Tak vzpomínka na všetko proste späť.
Did you find fulfillment?
Mhm. A ja to tam nechal? A presvedľuje silou premenie sa na draka, príde späť.
Can you hear? Safe. Must tend to. Open your. Please.
Someone, and
Please.
you can't leave us. Not like this. If you do, I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Riadne ožiarenie toto.
Are you with us? Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought... After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that. You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain? That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening! There's nothing gladdening about this! When Meteion appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came! And when you finally deign to appear, you're within an ilm of your life! Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
Oh, those were cries of celebration! Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
No, ukáž, čo tam bude.
We're home, my friend. We're home.
Maximum bol celkom málo, ale dali si to, pokým mohli. Čo na všetkých musíme. Vrtra, ale čo to je vritra? Garuda, Susana. Mali tam fakt iba, že povedali 3 slova a 2 vety tak. Vyše hodiny tento jeden quest. Jak nie aj 2. No 1,5 minimálne.
Is that? It is! It's the Ragnarok! They're back!
Thank heavens.
Truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home. Ah! Yes!
Ah.
Welcome home, everyone!
Itt hallod itt hallod det instrument. Meteor and the sinker.
Welcome home!
Co się ponorzymy do wody? Jezus. Snad to je jako voděodolné. Pozriem z opartych to obrazków. Odejście do mapy, idziemy. To Minfieldu to dalej ważne.
Dearest mother, dearest father, this letter will be the very last that I write to you from the rising stones. As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion. From the time I first walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, we fought the battle of our lives. Fought against despair itself, a veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again. However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure. Do I look forward to creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark. Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades. For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation, we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There you are, Alphino. Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there. At least, that is what the story will be.
Mě bude strašně zajímavé.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways. Retreating from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently, as we seek out problems that want for solving. But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask. I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations. To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan. If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru. As do I our next meeting.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
Koľko je pre Boha? OK, prídem. Idem graha najprv. Here might I have a moment to talk. Samozřejmě. With the silence stepping away from the public eye, I have been left to consider what a new endeavors I might pursue. And after speaking with Carol, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the student of Baldation. Oh, nice. Not only am I in debt to Master Galuf for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the crystal tower. How different my life might have been. I would have never met you. Never become a caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. You gave me a chance, you gave me the chance to do so much, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. From another benefit, my mysteries often find this way to our doorstep. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promises. To embark on a new adventure together unlike any we have experienced before. Whenever you have time to inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you onto the norm. Do you recall in the realm of Omicrons when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? Well, it is true that there are no place at your side would be the stuff of dreams. In the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand there with you in the here and now. It needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be promises. Whenever the venture calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you will do the same for me. Haha, I won't do that. As she said, I have already seen there's still so much we haven't. Who knows, perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given that they took to the stars, it isn't impossible that some found themselves far from home. Should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting a command that will never come? I would beat them seek adventure with someone and with that partner find a new purpose, a new dream. For the crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Whenever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word. And should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. Ty půjdeš asi za Monster Motor. Oh, are we saying car for us too? I hadn't at the present planned as a journey of any great length. Not that I'm averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I'd been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flame of the final days subsided. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst these memories are certain essential facts, the history of races and the ancients, and glimpses of the culture and the philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasure in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. When needed, I have opened reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet to this given shape in interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit an arrival, no matter how well intentioned the rendering. An event is described as said as summation, which fails to express the emotional complexity. Yet the word of the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberated embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, peeling one upon the other, until the end result is unrecognized from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to really fine wine with butter. Když písat knihu. Yet even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping writing records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful fright indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? To keby oni sa Nexel napíšu knihu, to by bolo. Very well then, I shall endeavor to open what I can of and the ancients and of so many other wonders. But I'm no scribe, it will be less polished work and more reordering of sketched notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion and left to our own device. We tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has promoted the entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown or struggle with some terrible history, know that I'm at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. Čiže bude učiteľ, bude písať knižky, OK. Čo ďalej za prekvapenie bude? If you have something to say, then I'll do it. How you will earn? You talk as if the sense dissolution was more than a mere pretense. There may be few favor calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Where are you so concerned for me anyway? In any case, I do not want opinions, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did I Merrick hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperial district. As a former dragon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment. And how? Some day ago, Hanishka envoy arrived with a world of Brita. The Verma requested my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't design to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons like it's not. In Thavnair, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeat the meteor. But it was too late for those who had already transformed. Life is being returned to normal for the survivors. For those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home, but many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones, by an argument between Vritra and the Forum. Such soul may return in Sharlayan if they wish to work and study. Vritra has always the satrap in the truth. Was also the satrap in the truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence of his people, if then Whiteon was any indication. I often find myself speaking from a bubble of Dragon of Light. Not so long ago, I would have assumed his benevolence hit ulterior motives. But it is clear he cares for his people, and they in turn rever him. To know such a nation my flourish is comforting. Retracking saw the release from conflict, so very aware they of the suffering it wrought the torrented oblivion. But Midgarson didn't give up. In hope, he made the journey to distant Etheris with his clutch of eggs. And thought he progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men. There were times when they transcended hatred to a side in harmony. That is their legacy and they triumph. In my lands, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve. And it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Ok, s ostatnými budem pokračovat zajtra. Fakt musím ísť. A sú ešte 5.